All right, here we go. Countdown has begun. Tails versus Crank, game 2 of a best of 5. Tails has some work to do. One might say one force field, one little pixel off. Maybe that's why he lost the game, because the probe was able to get up, give that vision to the existing pylon on the low ground, make a pylon of its own, and then all of a sudden 3 gateways worth of units was in the base of Tails. And this was a 3 gate that was off of a 10 gate. So that's a lot of investment into that early aggression. If Tails shuts that down without too much damages, he's going to be in a great situation. But Crank able to get that probe by, able to get the pylon down, able to do a lot of damage, and Tails ultimately not able to form an incredible comeback that, you know, he had a little bit of a chance, but ultimately Crank was just got that Colossus out, was able to shut it down.
Absolutely, man. But let's go ahead and introduce our players here again for game number 2 between SlayerSCranK and Tails. We do have a Crank spawning here as the pink PrOmise player in the upper position, sort of the 12 o'clock position. I would say that's more of 11 o'clock. He's going to be our pink PrOmise player. And in the bottom position here of MLG and Sega Shipyard, we do have the orange PrOmise player. He's going to be MVPTAiLS. Crank currently up 1-0, and Tails, you know, you don't want to be down 1-0. You do not definitely want to be down 2-0. So let's see if he can make something happen in this match.
Yeah, and we'll have to see, because, you know, last game his opponent went for a 10 gate, and I think Tails knew that. I think he knew that once he saw the early Zealot and Stalker at his front door, once he saw all the units warping in, and that's something, if you scout, you know, obviously it's going to be a little bit easier to hold. So I'm wondering if Tails is going to try to scout a little bit sooner in this game. But that being said, it's generally a good idea to stick to your game plan, stick to your build, don't change around too much. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if he went for a similar sort of opening. Tails openings are so fun to watch. They're so unique in every single matchup. And we'll see what happens, man. The map is in Tiga Shipyard. They are cross position. I think it is forced to cross position. So that's obviously,
yes.
Yeah, that's an advantage as far as scouting goes. You know exactly where your opponent's going to be, and makes for good matchups, because on this map you can theoretically take 3 bases pretty easily. PvP, you know, obviously a lot of map specific strategies are thrown out the window, but there is the concave advantages to consider. Of course, you know, if you're defending, you're going to have that better concave. And this map, there is a natural expansion that's relatively easy to take, relatively easy to hold, considering there's a ramp leading up to it. So, yeah, man, really interested to see what happens. We see Tails getting a second gas, as well as Crank. Crank's gas a little bit earlier. 2-gate opening from Crank. And, yeah, similar builds from both these players, it looks like, except Crank going for a little bit of a later gateway than last game.
Yeah, and this is a solid opening here from Crank. I like that he's getting 2 gateways. He knows he's ahead 1-0 in this best of 5. And the thing is, he's going to be able to chrono boost a few stalkers out if any kind of 4-gate is going to be on its way here from Tails, which is not, because he does have the second gas up. But, you know, you want to play it safe. You want to have the proper units in case of any kind of aggression. These 2 gateways are going to be fantastic to go ahead and give you a lot of units early on and possibly hold off any kind of aggression. But Tails, behind this, what is he going to do? He's only on 1 gateway right now. He's going to move across the map. He is mining gas, so not a fake simulator here from Tails. So maybe going to be a 4-gate, maybe just going to be possibly a 3-gate pressure, 1-gate pressure. Okay, Twilight. And that's interesting. It's either going to be, obviously, Blink play, or it's going to be Dark Templars. Only time is going to tell. But Crank is going to have units, man. He is going to move across the map right now with his first initial Stalker. Probe going to kind of sneak around here.
Oh, he doesn't know it's forced cross.
Yeah. Doesn't see that.
That's a big deal. That's unfortunate. Okay, so Crank going to come across the map here with the Stalker. Tails can take this off guard. Oh, and he does. That Stalker's dead. That is so good for Tails. And oh, I thought he was going to keep going in fake aggression. I would have loved to see that. Fake aggression, and this is good for 2 reasons. 1, you can do a lot of damage. 2, your opponent lives a Stalker and a Sentry. If you press forward with a Zealot, 2 Stalkers, and a Probe, and plant a pylon, and you get your opponent to think you're 4-gating. Oh no, the probe's gonna get inside. Oh no, he backed away. Oh no, he's going back in. Okay, sees the robo.
Ooh,
okay, so
okay.
as I was saying, if you can fake the aggression and fake a 4-gate, your opponent, the last thing on their mind is an observer. They want to get an immortal out because they're freaking scared of what you're about to do. And because Tails is going for the DT play, obviously if your opponent doesn't get as fast as an observer, your DTs can actually do damage. But here, Tails didn't do that aggression, so his opponent has no incentive to go for the Immortal first. Gonna go for the Observer first. And when your opponent goes Observer and you're going DT really, really fast,
Yeah.
you know,
I mean,
it's no good.
Tails got in the main of Crank. He saw the robotics facility,
He
so
didn't cancel the DT Shrine.
I'm questioning why he didn't cancel that. Now the thing is
gates
he
too.
gonna try to go for that Archon, roll up the ramp over the
he is.
force field and warp in some units? That might be possible. He's not expanding behind this as well, and he's moving across the map, so this definitely might be possible. And the thing is,
The Observer's leaving the main.
the observer doesn't see
There's
this.
no Observer back home.
No, he does not see this at all. And the thing is, Tails is moving forward, and I think he's absolutely going to do sort of this Huck move, people call it, where you just get 2 Dark Templars, morph it into an Archon, roll up the ramp. Obviously, guys, if you didn't know, Archons can crush force field. There it is, the Archon going to be morphed here for
funny.
Tails. And
He scouted the
there it
Dark
is,
Shrine.
man.
Sorry, he scouted the Dark Shrine and then immediately put down the force field. At his ramp. Go ahead. Sorry.
He knows it's coming. But the thing is, the Archon is there, man.
Yep.
The Archon doesn't care. He's like, hey, how's it going? Moves up the ramp. But the Immortal's out, and there's actually 5 Stalkers. And actually, you know what? Tails might actually just win this game right now.
I think he is.
Looks like Crank might want to try to focus down this Archon. The Archon is not getting focused down, surprisingly enough. Now, a few probes are going to kill it. He is going to kill the Archon, but at what cost? Tails looks like he's going to win this game.
Sick.
GG.
Yep.
So we're tied 1-1.
That was cool. That was cool. That's a replay I'm saving.
Well, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you're going to get